Danny Phantom, in a way, has shaped my life majorly. From the action-packed fights to the, kind of hidden love story between Sam and Danny. Wasn't too hidden at the end, obviously. But I loved this show since I was a little kid. And, yeah. But the thing it probably mostly impacted me on is making me believe in ghosts. Now you're probably thinking, oh, Jax, why would you believe in ghosts from a silly little animated TV show? Well, how I respond to that is, I don't know. And also, I have 3 little stories from my last house that I lived in that made me believe in ghosts even more. This one starts out with me. I just got home from school. No one else was home at the time, except for my brother, who was upstairs, probably listening to heavy metal music with his headphones turned really high up, like the angsty teen he is. And so, me being me, I didn't eat lunch, so I wanted a snack. So I was eating some cheese puffs or something, and in my peripheral vision, I saw this chair. Now I wasn't just staring at the chair, I was watching TV in the living room, while this chair, I could see the chair out of the corner of my eye. And all of a sudden, it just slams down as if someone grabbed it by the edge and just threw it as hard as they could down. You could call it wind, but, So this next story starts off with me waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning because, I was in 5th grade at the time, so I wanted to start training for middle school. Needless to say, this only lasted one morning. So I woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning, went to the bathroom, and when I opened the door, I saw this terrifying hazy figure leave my baby sister's room and go into my mom's room. This was all upstairs, of course. Now, you could say that I was just seeing things because I was tired, because that is a thing that can happen. But, I don't know. It looked pretty obvious to me. It was still terrifying nonetheless. The last me, sitting on my brother's bed, because at the time we shared a bed. Not a bed. We shared a room, and we had bunk beds. That sounded weird for a second. I was sitting on his bed. He was out somewhere, I can't remember, and my baby sister was asleep in her room. Her room is directly across from mine, and my mom was outside on the phone. So there's no one else in the house. And while I was watching Pokemon, I heard this huge bang, multiple bangs at that, and it was so excruciatingly loud and terrifying. And so I ran out the door, went downstairs, checked everything, nothing was there. And you could just argue that it was my imagination playing tricks on me, but how can you explain my baby sister waking up and screaming terrifiedly? So, time for the end card, my favorite time of day. If you think it's dumb, then you're probably gay, okay? Don't know, being gay's not wrong, okay? I'm not gonna segregate. But, you can follow me on Instagram, it's Jacob.newbern, and my Twitter is Jacob_newbern, in case you can't see that. But these stories kind of happened a while ago, a pretty long time ago, actually, and, they were at my old house. It was a 2-story. We only lived in that house for 2 years because we ended up selling it and moving into the current house that I live in right now. So now I thankfully have my own room, so that's how I'm able to record without any noises. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe. Alright, bye!